Y'all thought you would never see another Madonna reaction, but here we are. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth. If you are new here, if you are not new here,
I love you.
Thank you for being here. I am going to be checking out the Madonna album, American Life, for the very first time today. Every single time I react to older albums, people are like, how have you never listened to this album? And the answer is, I don't know. I just did not listen to a lot of music growing up that was very mainstream, especially not like full-length albums. I feel like every song I listened to was from the radio, or it was like on my brother's iPod. Madonna was also not really an artist that I ever felt super interested in checking out, to be fully honest with you. I heard all her big hits like Holiday and all those songs, and it just wasn't really my thing, so I never went further with her music. But I did react to Confessions on a Dance Floor. It was a while ago. I really had a good time with that video. A lot of you guys seemed to enjoy that video. It was really fun, and so I have decided to check out her album, American Life. Someone mentioned it in a comment the other day. I looked it up, I looked at the track list, and I was pretty intrigued by a lot of the titles. Hollywood, I'm So Stupid. I don't know why that one like stuck out to me. Ecstatic Process, Mother and Father. Like, I don't know what's going on with those titles, but I'm intrigued. The album cover, I really don't know what's going on there, but it seems very political. It's giving like Patriot vibes. I don't know. I'm here to listen. I'm here to check it out. I'm here with an open mind. I'm really excited for this because I have no expectations going into this album whatsoever. You guys have told me time and time again, Madonna has a lot of different vibes and a lot of different sounds on all her albums. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably gonna be chaotic.
Do I have to change my name? Will it get me far? Should I lose some weight?
Oh, period. Wait.
Tried to be a boy, I tried to be a girl. I guess I did it wrong.
Oh.
This type of modern life, is it for free?
Did I say it was gonna be chaotic? Because I think I was right.
This type of modern life is not for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm already gonna talk about the lyrics because the lyrics immediately, I'm kind of obsessed. Do I have to change my name? Will it get me far? Should I lose some weight? Am I gonna be a star? Talking about the American dream and how it's so enticing to be this big name. I tried to be a boy. I tried to be a girl. I tried to be a mess. I tried to be the best. Like, I tried everything. I guess I did it wrong. That's why I wrote this song. She's frustrated with the American dream and trying to be something, trying to be this ideal that she will never be able to be. Oh, she's gonna say some things in this album and I'm pumped for what she's gonna say. I love that instrumental in the background.
American life.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that part.
Forgot just what I did it for. This type of modern
It's like dissonant production.
American life.
Oh, and then she does the production changes, switches it up to like what sounds like an acoustic guitar. And if that's the case, I actually kind of want her to be in jail because I think that should be illegal. I love this as the opening track because she's immediately just tearing down the societal expectations surrounding fame and the American dream. She's immediately rejecting it. Love that. Like, that is so cool.
Tried to stay ahead, tried to stay on top.
Try to stay on top, try to stay ahead. She keeps repeating that phrase. And I think that could be intentional because when you're trying to be on top and you're trying to be the best, it's just an endless cycle. And the funny thing is, there's no actual best. You're just constantly striving for something that doesn't exist.
I'm drinking a soy latte. I get a double shot. It goes through my body. I drive my Mini Cooper and I'm feeling. I do yoga and Pilates and the room is full of hotties. I'm not a Christian and I'm not a Jew. I'm just living out the American dream and I just realized that nothing is what it seems.
I wasn't expecting to like it to the level that I do. I had a good feeling, you know, like, oh, maybe I'll vibe. This is like insane. I mean, that entire verse. She said, oh, fuck it. I'm drinking a soy latte. I got a double shot. it goes right through my body, and you know I'm satisfied. She's like, I'm gonna take a day. I'm not gonna think about all of this shit that people are trying to throw at me and all the expectations that I'm putting on myself and all the pressure to like live the American dream. And I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. I'm gonna drink a soy latte. I'm gonna drive my Mini Cooper, and I'm just gonna do whatever. Enjoy time by myself. Enjoy time doing the things I love. I don't know. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But the irony comes in when she says, I got a lawyer and a manager and an agent and a chef and a nanny and an assistant. Like, she is just listing off all these things that because she's famous, she has. And then she says, do you think I'm satisfied? So I'm wondering if that's ironic and sarcastic, or if it's actually, do you think I'm satisfied? Like, obviously I'm satisfied. And then she does get into like some controversial things, which I know Madonna is a controversial artist. She has said things that people take issue with, and she kind of gets into that. I'd like to express my extreme point of view. I'm not Christian and I'm not a Jew. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but okay. Pew pew. This lyric, I love the build of this song too, because it's, you know, it's interesting throughout the whole thing. It just gets better and better as it goes on. And now she's like abducting me. Okay. I mean, at this point, I'll go with her. I really feel like I'm in a video game or something, or like at an arcade, going right into Hollywood. She really said, switch it up. Did she really do an acoustic guitar?
Everybody comes to Hollywood. They wanna make it in the neighborhood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? Shine your light now.
Yeah, shining a light on the fakeness of Hollywood.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're in Hollywood.
Oh, it's interesting because she started out with that like very acoustic guitar production at the beginning, and then now it's getting back into that like video game arcade-esque sound that's very like spacey and otherworldly. I feel like she could be representing sort of the meaning of the song with that, because it's like a false start. You think it's going to be this acoustic song, but then it's not. Just like you think Hollywood is going to be so great, and then it's not.
Hollywood, you got
Like that instrumental in the background.
Everybody
Shut
comes
up.
to Hollywood.
The production of this song?
I've had a million visions, bad and good.
Visions?
I've lost my reputation, bad and good.
I've lost my reputation, bad and good, kind of going along again with her being a controversial figure.
It's always plays on the same song. I'm bored with the concept of right and
That's so true, but
everybody comes to Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good?
how could it hurt you when it looks so good? Have you guys seen the Quiet on the Set documentary?
Check it out. This bird is flown.
What? This bird has flown. Like, she's moved on from trying to be the Hollywood ideal.
Push the button, don't push the button.
Change the channel, push the button, don't push the button, trip the station, change the channel.
Oh my god, I think I just like ascended. Dude, I mean, come on. Come on, like, get up, stand up, say it with me now. That song was crazy. Another great song in my eyes. Lyrically, really interesting, you know, very good points were being made. Marina is an artist that I discovered on my channel who also makes great statements about like the industry and stuff like that. Because I like Marina, I think I'm also gonna like her writing style, because she also wants to make points. That was also just really fun production-wise. I loved the vibes. Really catchy. I was already singing along by the end of the song, and I actually really loved the end when they did that pitch. They just lowered her voice more and more. I thought that was such a cool thing that I don't really think I've heard in a song before, like done in that way. And I think she was referring to radio stations, like press the button, change the channel, don't give Hollywood the time of day. It seems like Madonna is an artist. She wants to be an artist, but she doesn't want to be famous. That's the vibe that I'm like getting from this album, at least. The next one is I'm So Stupid, which like anyone on earth has felt at some point.
'Cause I used to live. Pretty people.
This is so just gonna let her finish.
I'm so stupid.
Why do I love this production so much? And so far we're getting such a cohesive story. I used to live in a fuzzy dream. I wanted to be like all the pretty people. I'm so stupid. Feeling shame because you realize that your dreams coming true was not really deep down what you wanted.
Used to believe in the pretty pictures that I was stupid.
Production.
Don't want my dreams adding up to nothing.
I feel like this is an album you kind of have to read the lyrics as you listen to it. I usually don't like really do that, but
That I was stupid. Stupider than stupid.
oh my gosh. This sound right here is just so addicting for some reason. Everybody's stupid.
Please.
Feels like you're like skipping through a time continuum when that happens.
Everybody's looking for something. There are too many questions.
I think we can just, let it ride. Let it ride.
And the love profusion. You make me feel. You make me know.
What does profusion mean? Oh, an abundance or large quantity of something.
There are too many options. But got you under my skin.
Yeah, the strumming. Like anytime you strum, I'm just immediately like, my heart is yours.
Under my skin.
Did you hear that sound effect? That was like a knife being pulled out of a knife sheath.
I got you under my skin. Under my skin.
I feel like I'm ascending. I'm not even kidding.
And the world can look so sad.
I'm really scared for the rest of this album because it's been so good so far and I've really liked it even more than I ever could have expected. So I'm kind of nervous to go and like every song I'm nervous that, it's gonna be the one that like takes me out of the album or that I don't like. But yeah, I loved that one. It was just so vibey. Like it was just straight like song you could get really lost in. And I think that was the whole point. The next one is Nobody Knows Me. So I don't know, maybe we're gonna go back to like thinking deeply about stuff. And we're already going back to that production. Like she took a break from it, but it was not a very long break. Tell me why I like it.
I've had so many lives.
Okay, we need to talk about like the vocal mixing and the vocal delivery on this album is insane. I mean, the auto-tune at parts, it's in parts of it, but it's not all throughout. There's plenty of times where it does sound like just her voice, doing those staccato little melodies. But there's other times when the auto-tune comes in, like that line, and like, I don't know, it's so cool. Like, it gives it this robotic feel.
Since I was a child, how many times I've died. I'm not that kind of guy. No one's telling you how to live your life, but it's a setup until you're fed up.
Oh my god.
Trap your mind.
I'm just making sure like we're both hearing the same album right now.
Find someone to admire.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I can already feel the trance setting in that I did feel when I listened to her other album, Confessions. I had the same thing happen where like all of a sudden every thought was removed from my brain and I was just like completely empty up here. The world is not so kind. People trap your mind. It's so hard to find someone to admire. That's true. Because even when you find someone who you think that you admire, everyone has faults and everyone is eventually gonna like fall off the pedestal you've placed them on. I sleep much better at night. I feel closer to the light. Now I'm gonna try to improve my life. So it's kind of like a self-improvement kind of anthem. Like I'm going to rise up from the ashes. I'm gonna focus on myself and like what makes me happy. Again, going back to that other song where she was like, I'm gonna go get a latte. I'm gonna drive around in my Mini Cooper and you can't stop me. And that's what's gonna kind of get me out of becoming addicted to the fame and the Hollywood and getting me out. Like, touch grass. This album is about touching grass.
Why should I care what the world thinks of me? More than a stranger, give me a social disease. Nobody knows
Won't let a stranger give me a social disease. I want to say every single line on this album is interesting. Every single line is something I could pause and talk about for a long period of time. But like, I'm obviously not going to pause after every single line. But I could write a novella about this already. I mean, truly. Does anyone want me to like release a novel about this album? Because I'll do it.
knows me. You know me. No one's telling me how to live my life, but it's a setup, and I'm just fed up.
It's getting even more like sci-fi as it continues. Not that I don't watch TV. This song is actually kind of a flex about how she's found the way. She's found the truth. And it's like, you have to avoid all that type of content to really be happy. Obviously, that's not true. I don't think you fully have to avoid all television and all media in order to like live a well-balanced life. But that's what she has found the answer to be, is like getting out, being in real life, in the present, with the people around her, doing things she loves. That has improved her life.
Night, I feel closer.
What was that?
I sleep much better at night. I feel closer. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me, know me.
I think she just rearranged something in my brain. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like when you're at the dentist. Like a root canal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like when you're at the dentist and they like do that thing with the tool that makes that noise. I'm pretty sure she incorporated that at the end there. I loved it. I have no notes at this point for this album, genuinely. I have absolutely nothing but good things to say so far. The next one is Nothing Fails. This is gonna be another like love song, like Nothing Fails, except Hollywood.
I'm in love with you.
I was right.
You said it late. What is it?
The production of this album is not real.
It was not a chance meeting.
Love these lower chords.
You could take all this, take it away, I'd still have it all.
Yeah.
No longer scared if I fall.
It's funny because I feel like this album, a lot of the songs on it are kind of saying the same thing, but in various ways. I don't think it's too repetitive or anything like that. But, you know, there's that thread of talking about this subject throughout, how her life has become better once she got away from all the fame. Like, you could take this all away, I'd still have it all, because I've climbed the tree of life, and that is why I'm no longer scared if I fall. So she's no longer scared if people don't like her. It doesn't matter. It's not the most important thing to her. It's not her life. You can take away all the fans, you can take away everything, she'd still have it all, because she's realized that life is about more than that. That's like low-key beautiful. That is just a beautiful, poetic, meaningful thing to write an album about. And I really love that. I really do love a concept album and like an album with a message. And this one obviously has a very clear message.
When I get lost in space, I can return to this place, 'cause you're the one.
Who's she in love with?
You washed away my tears. Nothing fails.
This almost feels like a bridge, but this is actually the chorus of the song.
Nothing
Gorgeous
fails.
strings.
I'm not religious, but I feel so moved.
I love this merging. This album makes me want to pray.
Nothing fails.
Oh, every song on this album just gets better and better the more that you listen to it. Like, by the end, I'm just like floored. We are just like 6 for 6 on songs that have taken me out from start to finish. The production, the lyrics, literally everything about it. The vocal mixing, the vocal dynamics, the way she builds her songs as well is tremendous. It never ends up in the exact same place that it started. It goes on a whole freaking journey within the song. And by the end, you know, that choral moment at the end, that was absolutely gorgeous. Probably my favorite moment of the album so far. The next one is Intervention. I thought it was gonna be an interlude, but it's like 4 minutes long, so.
I got to save my baby because he makes me cry. I got to teach him how.
I love this instrumental. What is up with the instrumentals on this album? They are insane.
I got to calm him down now.
This is like my favorite instrumental yet.
And I know that love will change us forever.
Yeah, this is Intervention. This is like her message to us.
And I know that love will take us away from here.
She did that.
Sometimes it's such a pleasure.
Like she took it out and then she brought it back. And that's just not fair.
It's easy to be lazy. And I know the road looks lonely, but that's just Satan's game.
Satan's game? True. She's making points.
We'll never be the same. And I know that love will change us forever.
This is like a happy-go-lucky little hunky-dory campfire song.
In the blink of an eye, everything could change. This is it. From now on, it's a brand new day.
Know that.
I dance too hard and then I get dizzy and I need to like reel it in. But I want to headbang to this in a mosh pit. Fading out that instrumental too. I need to take a moment. I just need to take a moment. I really could not have expected to enjoy this album as much as I am. As much as I was excited, I was hopeful, I was going in with an open mind, and all of that, I still just could not have expected this experience. The next one, Ecstatic Process? This sounds like it's gonna be another robot one, and I'm here for that, apparently, today. Of course it's not. It's acoustic.
I'm not myself, don't know who to cry. I'm not myself.
Super raw mixing of the vocals. It sounds like you're in the recording studio with them.
When you're around, I don't know who I am.
This one's just making me feel melancholy.
I'm not myself and I don't know how. Don't know why I save myself right now. Jesus Christ, will you look at me? Don't know who I'm supposed to be. I wish that I could find someone as beautiful as you, someone as talented as you. I forgot that I was just as good as you.
I don't know what to say anymore. Like I loved that one too. I just thought that was so pretty. It was really raw, stripped back, honest. Definitely an intimate moment. Lyrically, sonically, opposite of what I thought. But I think I appreciated that moment. Mother and Father. And this is one that I would have guessed would be acoustic, but it's not. Why am I just live for that for some reason. It's not necessarily the music I'm gonna like listen to on a loop all day long, but in this moment I'm feeling it.
There was a time I believed I'd live forever. There was a time I had a mother, it was nice.
What happened to her mother? This instrumental. At this point, the instrumentals are taking me to another level.
Nobody else would ever take the place of you. Oh, mother, why aren't you here with me? I'm trying hard to dry my tears. Yes, Father, you know I'm not so free. I got to give it up, find someone to love me.
Did she have like a falling out with her parents? That's what I would guess.
Give it up, find someone to love me.
Switch up. The switch ups on this album are insane. Every time I think it's like sticking around in one place for a while, it doesn't. This is kind of giving me dance pop energy.
There was a time I was happy in my life.
Drop it.
There was a time that I prayed to Jesus Christ. There was a time I had a mother.
It's another really sad one, to be honest.
I'm not so free. I got to give it up.
The rhythm of this kind of reminds me of another one of her songs.
My mother died when I was 5, and all I did was sit and cry. I cried and cried. I couldn't take my loneliness. I couldn't take the phoniness.
What? I love this section so much, but it feels wrong to love it because she's talking about such a sad thing. Her mother died when she was 5. I thought maybe they had a falling out, but okay. This is a lot sadder than I realized.
My father had to go to work. I used to think he was a jerk. Not another word was spoken.
Just throwing me off because it's so sad lyrically, but like sonically, I just want to vibe. I just want to like go.
Turn my heart into a cage, a victim of a kind of rage.
Wow. Not wow. I didn't know his heart was broken. Not another word was spoken. He became a shadow of the father I was dreaming of. Turned my heart into a cage, a victim of a kind of rage. This is straight up poetry. I didn't expect the lyrics on this album to be so vulnerable and real and raw. I mean, I knew maybe she had a message, but like, I don't know. This is so much more in depth than I could have expected. And it's really given me what I need because I love lyrics like this.
I got to give it up. Find someone to love me. I got to let it go. Find someone to love me. I got to let it go. I got to give it up. I got to give it up. Oh, mother. Oh, father. I got to give it up.
Sorry. I'm still waiting for a song that is going to not be the best thing I've ever heard. Every single song so far, are you kidding me? I literally couldn't even tell you what I liked about that song. I think I already forgot what just happened. Going into that song, I probably would have guessed it was going to be a more acoustic song, just with the title, but like she really turned my expectations on their head, similar to how she did with Ecstatic Process. I can't even say that title. The next one, I'm already like intrigued. It sounded like the beginning of a horror movie or something. That's a horror movie sound effect. Really creepy. Oh my gosh, it's foreboding.
I'm gonna wake up, yes and no.
What? What? The production on this song is insanity.
Sigmund Freud. Analyze this.
She's asking Sigmund Freud to analyze this. He's the dude that thinks people are in love with their mothers, correct? So what's going on there? What's going on there, Madonna?
I'm gonna destroy my ego.
Destroy my ego.
My body now. I think I'll find another way.
What is happening? Literally, what is going on?
My time to go. I think I'll find another way.
Oh my gosh, this is one of the coolest ones too. Like, literally every single song. At this point, if the last song on the album is good, I will stand up and run a marathon. Like, I am shocked that every single song has been of this level, of this quality. I mean, I guess I can't say I'm this shocked because y'all have been begging me for more Madonna. But anyway, this one's insane. Like, it's giving me horror movie meets robot reprogramming meets club anthem. Is that the way she like constantly pulls away the production, brings it back, pulls it away, brings it back. Whoever produced this album, you deserve a Grammy. Whoever did anything to do with this album, I would like to present you with a Grammy myself. I'm actually gonna look up if this album won any Grammys because I feel like it probably did. American Life garnered 2 nominations on the Grammy Awards in 2004. Didn't win? What did win? The winner of the 2004 Grammys was Genius Loves Company. Fun fact for your day. Ray Charles, rest in peace. I think he passed away recently. Why am I like looking into this so far? I don't know. No, he died in 2004. Okay, never mind. Okay, Ray Charles, I salute you, sir. For real. Okay, anyway.
Gonna suspend my senses. I'm gonna delay my pleasure.
Die Another Day. I don't understand this one.
I think I'll find another way. I guess I'll die another day.
The building of the strings. And that was like... sounds like a gunshot, but it was just her clapping. I'm just floored. I'm floored fully by this whole freaking thing. Is this violins just like... It's so interesting the way she like incorporates so many different influences. It's crazy. Like going back to what I've said about older albums that just like have instrumentation and like so many different elements of production that really make it, I don't know, like make it come together and stand out. Lord have mercy. Uncle Jesse. Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. That one was just insane. Like, I have no words at this point because I don't know how I'm supposed to comment on Perfection. And this is the last track on the album. Like, we're literally 10 for 10 on songs that I have thought were like just really, really, really strong. This has been such a strong body of work. I don't think there's been any lulls or moments that I have been disengaged. Pretty much everything has been engaging and interesting to listen to. So the last track is called Easy Ride. She would. She would. The Madonna trance is real.
I want the good life.
I almost forgot how this album started with American Life. And like, I almost forgot we were in that world just a few songs ago.
What I want is to work for it. Feel the blood and sweat on my fingertips.
I want the good life, but I don't want an easy ride. I want to work for it. Yeah. Everything is more rewarding when you've actually worked for it. Thinking about her success too. Like, let's say she just released one song and immediately rose to fame. It's like that probably wouldn't be very satisfying, but if over the course of time she really put the work and effort and energy in, releasing song after song, album after album, making it better each time, over the course of time, had a fan base, that would probably be more satisfying. But either way, she's rejecting fame in this album. I could see that being controversial maybe. You know, some people say like, how are you going to talk badly about something that has given you your entire life and like your entire livelihood? But personally, I have no problem with it.
I want to know everything. I go round and round just like a circle. I am home.
I am home. She's sort of having a full circle moment from the first song where she felt like she wasn't home. Now she feels like she's home. I'm doing great.
It's waiting for me. What I want is to live forever.
What am I doing? That could have been like 5 songs longer. I could have kept going because like I literally just got so entranced by it. This happens every single time, especially with Madonna. She does have a way of like really entrancing me. I don't know what it is about her, but there's just something that just like really gets me wrapped up in it. I think it's just like it's such a quality album. It really is. Like that old school quality, that ages old, tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast quality. It has stood the test of time. You can just tell it's a classic, like an instant classic. An album that has stood the test of time, an album that has so much value from start to finish. There was no bad song in my eyes. There was no skip moment. There was no, oh, this is boring. This is like lagging. Nothing like that. I liked this album so much more than I could have even fathomed. I really did. Again, I'm gonna say a similar thing that I've said before. Like, I don't know if it's the type of album I would go listen to like on the daily, like just pop it on and listen to it. But it's an album that I am so glad that I listened to. And I want to thank the person for commenting that because it really does feel like it was meant to be so unique sonically. There were violins, there were robotic computerized moments, there were moments of auto-tune, moments of raw vocals, like it was everything. There was so much diversity in this album, but at the same time it was so cohesive and like I don't know how to explain it other than that. And it somehow all worked so well. I was bopping, I was trancing, I was doing everything. Like I was experiencing every emotion under the sun, you know? We got the sad lyrics with her talking about the death of her mother and her father, like the feeling she had around her father. And then we had like the really real lyrics, rejecting Hollywood, rejecting fame and choosing another path while also still paying attention to your dreams and your desires and making sure that those are something you pursue. Pursuing your mental health, your mental happiness over fame. I think that's what it all comes down to, and pursuing love above all else. Wow, I feel like I could talk for hours and hours about this experience. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I really appreciate you guys for being here, for listening to my thoughts, and for sharing this experience with me. Please like and please subscribe if you want to, and if you want more Madonna content. I would definitely be interested in checking out more from her after this experience. After Confessions on a Dance Floor, I was kind of on the fence because like I had so much fun with that video, but I was like, I don't know that I feel the need to listen to a ton more from her just because I haven't like listened to that album since a lot. But after hearing this, it definitely makes me more intrigued. So please let me know what other albums from her you might think I would like the most. But anyway, thank you just for being here, okay? Just for existing. And remember what she said. To take time for yourself, go get a soy latte and drive around in your Mini Cooper. Okay, that's all I got. Bye!